some point as a program, you have to break the tendency. You have to become something that you haven't been before, which is a team that wins those types of games. Nebraska's just not ready. They're not ready to be a winning program yet. Not to say they didn't have things to take away from this game to be positive, but this is easily a difference between two programs, one with a winning culture and one without. Now, Matt Rule in his year 3 has this team improved. Barney, Raiola, this defense, there's areas of improvement across the board for Nebraska. There's no way around that. But Michigan has a pedigree and a will to win more than Nebraska's culture, which is such a generic way of talking about it. And it's something like as if I was wearing a suit on ESPN talking about it. But I want to double click into it and expand on it, because there's no reason that a Michigan team on the road should get 105 passing yards and put up 30 points with a win. They matched 1-for-1 on the turnovers. Nebraska had the better time of possession. The difference truly became 7 sacks and over 290 rushing yards. That's what Michigan was able to accomplish. And if that's the difference in a close one-score game, a tale as old as time when talking about Nebraska football is these one-possession games that make or break their season. I mean, what was it? Back in the Scott Frost era, where they had like 8 one-score games that they all lost, and you convinced yourself they're a better team than what they are, but it's a slippery slope. If you begin to convince yourself that you are better because you keep having one-possession games but you can't win them, at some point as a program, you have to break the tendency. You have to become something that you haven't been before, which is a team that wins those types of games. I think of Texas A&M. You have to break the 8-4 allegations. You have to be able to go on the road and beat a ranked team. Nebraska, very similarly. They have to be a team that rises above these one-score battles. Because Dylan Raiola played fantastic, 308 passing yards, but the difference for their side of the ball is you can't go 2-13 on third down, especially at home, paired with 43 rushing yards. I think Dylan Raiola had negative 49 rushing yards, but if you do not follow college football, it's because sacks count as negative yards, unlike the NFL, where it would not hit the stat line. So that's where you get the negative 49. But at the end of the day, Raiola, would either drop down because he knew the play was dead, and he's not this super plus athlete. He can create a little bit. He has a larger frame than other quarterbacks, but he's more closer to like a Big Ben type of frame. I think someone compared him to Matt Stafford, and I understand we do the whole jokes and the storyline of Raiola is Patrick Mahomes. And sure, he's got the arm angles, but honestly, he plays a lot like an older Matthew Stafford, a guy that can move a little bit. The arm angles are there, but that's a better comparison, in my opinion, for Raiola, who played pretty well. Bryce Underwood getting 61 rushing yards has unlocked this offense. The ability for him to run, and honestly, it was one of my favorite bets of the weekend of just going whatever they set Bryce Underwood's line at, take the rushing yards. You have a man coverage defense that's super heavy. They're not going to have eyes on the quarterback, and he's going to be able to create plays. Justice Haynes looks like the best running back in the country. He's a home run threat waiting to happen. He's exactly what I thought Donovan Edwards would be last year. You have Jordan Marshall getting 80 yards. There's so many things to like about this Michigan offense. And when I said it in the preview video, I said, this is a team that's working with house money. Truthfully, they can do whatever they want this year. They have a true freshman quarterback, $10 million, one of the most talented players in the country. At the floor, you just want development. At the ceiling, it's the sky. The sky's the limit for this team. So much credit to Nebraska for improving to where they were, but they're still not ready. Michigan's a team that finds ways to win, and they were able to do that. And when you got to a point in this game where Nebraska needed them off the field and you can't stop the run, it doesn't matter if you're home, away, neutral, you're going to lose that football game. And credit to Michigan. I'm done picking against them. Go to Josh Pate's Twitter. That video is how I feel about picking against Michigan, because time and time again, they prove me wrong. I need to do a self-reflection on the big blue.